Here in the heart of the English countryside, where farming is everywhere, we all find ourselves driving past farm animals at some point on our journeys. The term farm animals covers not just cows and pigs, but also chickens, fish, quail, rabbits, sheep and turkeys. But how much do we really know about the welfare of these animals? The 2006 Animal Welfare Act listed 5 freedoms that must be met to ensure that animals are being treated and looked after appropriately. These include the need for a suitable environment, a suitable diet, the opportunity to exhibit normal behaviour patterns, the need to be housed with or apart from other animals if applicable, and to be protected from pain, injury, suffering and disease. So let's have a look into the welfare of chicken farming. This is one of my own free-range chickens that I keep as a pet. She and the 3 others I have are here to lay eggs and enjoy life, and they will all never be killed for meat. Now, these chickens have constant access to the outdoors, or if they want to lay an egg or rest indoors, they also have the option to do so, as the door to the coop is always open and a ramp is there to assist them. The only time they are shut up inside the coop is at night, and this is to protect them from predators such as foxes. Hello. Now, where I live, it is very common to look up and see around 6 or 7 birds of prey circling above you. And for this reason, my chickens are kept in their runs unless someone such as myself is outside supervising them. Some people may disagree with my decision to use runs instead of allowing them to roam freely, but their life is much more exciting than that of a battery hen. Technically, battery cages are banned within the EU in 2012, but are their replacements, known as enriched cages, any better? Enriched cages are exactly as they sound. The birds are still being confined within cages, just with added extras that allow hens to express more of their natural behaviours, such as perching, dust bathing and nesting. However, the enrichment they get is only minimal and isn't anywhere near as good as what they would experience in the natural environment, where they would have the freedom to go wherever they wanted. In short, these natural behaviours are still very restricted. Going back to the 5 needs, one could argue that caged hens do not have a suitable environment, as they are unable to hide away from other chickens, whereas in the wild they would be able to use trees and bushes as cover and protection. The only possible thing that could be used to escape from another chicken is the perches. However, they are only a few inches from the floor. If a hen is unable to get away from another that is bullying them, this can lead to stress and in turn feather loss. Thankfully, there are non-cage alternatives, and within the UK, free-range systems are the most popular of these alternatives, accounting for around 50% of all eggs produced, compared to 4% in barns and 3% organic. Within the EU, the maximum stocking density in barns is 9 hens per square metre. Such a stocking density and the height of the barns allow the chickens to stretch their wings and fly. They can also perform other natural behaviours such as laying their eggs in a nest. In free-range systems, hens are housed in barns, but they also have constant daytime access to an outside range with vegetation. In the EU, each hen must have at least 4 square metres of outside space. Organic farms provide each hen with a minimum of 10 square metres of outside space and do not allow beak trimming. EU organic regulations limit stocking density inside the shed to 6 birds per square metre. These hens are the happiest as they live the most natural life possible. As well as the egg-laying side of the chicken farming industry, there is also the meat side. These chickens, known as broilers, are killed at 6 weeks if they're in intensive farming, 8 weeks if they are free range, and 12 weeks if they are organic. As the demand for chicken meat is high and continues to grow, the hens have been bred to grow bigger and faster. This is unnatural and puts strain on their hearts and lungs. Their legs are also often not strong enough to support their body weight, meaning they often collapse and only move when necessary, such as to eat or drink. In the barns, the air is polluted by the ammonia from their faeces. This pollution can damage their eyes and cause respiratory problems. Like the egg layers kept in cages, they receive little enrichment and no natural light. It seems clear that free range or organic is the ethical way to go, as you know the hens have been given the best life in the industry. That's all from me, Alice Hall, reporting from Headington.